of bummers. Down in the Astrodome, the Houston Oilers declared themselves number one in the AFC Central Division. Then sent John Hadl out in place of the injured Dan Pastorini to prove it. Fortunately for Houston, Dan Pastorini's absence didn't stop Oilers special teams from weaving their own special brand of magic. Number 84 is Billy Johnson, adding another chapter to a story that's becoming all too familiar to Houston Oiler opponents. "87 yards of pure broken field wizardry. Ain't nobody in football who does it as often or as well. Gather round, boys, and learn the White Shoes Shuffle." Unfortunately for Houston, Johnson's magic couldn't make Dan Pastorini heel any faster, and John Hadl just didn't seem to be the answer. Clarence Scott carried it back 49 yards, wiping out Billy Johnson's splendid effort and giving Cleveland the lead. Sensing trouble, Bum Phillips sent out Dan Pastorini to stem the tide. But a late hit leveled Pastorini for the duration, while number 27 Tom Darden added insult to injury. Re-enter John Hadl, this time disguised as a mild-mannered placement holder. But once in the open field, he powered goalward like a mild-mannered placement holder. Gentleman John earned high praise for his death-defying scramble. He really hadn't intended on running. However, his lumbering effort kept Houston in the game. But Brian Sipe and the Browns have grown up a bit this season. This is a dogged, persistent Cleveland Brown team, a team that's earned league-wide respect for its solid showing in the season's first 4 weeks. The lead changed hands often, but despite the absence of Greg Pruitt, the Browns didn't allow the strong Oiler defense to put them away. Late in period 4, they drove 54 yards to the Oiler 13, consuming the clock as they went. Then, needing a field goal to win, the Browns sent out Don Cockcroft. They don't make kickers any more dependable. For the second time this season, Don Cockcroft ended the game with a placement as Cleveland outlasted the Oilers 24-23. If Cockcroft had missed, Cleveland would have fallen 2 games behind the division-leading Oilers, but he didn't. Now that's the stuff winners are made of.
Everyone has a fantasy. It's time for the Hooters Fantasy Players of the Week.
Be an emotional night for him, but General Manager Bob Quinn invested a lot of money and resources in the offensive line, and Rick Wagner at right tackle, TJ Lang at right guard. High-priced free agents have to pick it up.
Lang, the right guard, 8 years as a Green Bay Packer. 2nd and 5, Stafford going to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Marvin Jones.
That's the first opening possession touchdown for the Lions this season, and that's touchdown number 200. And he's the 4th youngest man to hit 200, but I just love the way Matt Stafford and the Lions came off the bus ready to play. He sees the rotation to the middle of the field, looks off the free safety, and he shreds Devon House. Great throw and catch by Marvin Jones. And Marvin Jones has become a very good deep ball receiver for the Lions, Sean.
And the Packer fans are familiar with that. Last year in the game between the two teams here, Marvin Jones had 6 catches for 205 yards.
And it was the penalty on Mike Daniels on 3rd down and 13 that made it all possible.
Would have been a 3 and out. So here's Matt Prater to add the extra point. And it is good. History-making touchdown pass thrown by Matthew Stafford, the 200th of his career. We asked him about that last night. He said, "Oh, I didn't know I was on the verge of 200."
Wait.
Is that Lynn Dickey in 82?
No, I don't.
85.
We're actually waiting for Matt Stafford, who he is coming down the field.
Man.
So let's just keep it going until he gets here, guys. Because he admitted he is 1-5 coming in here. This is a tough place to play.
It's funny that you say that, though. He says it's 1-5, but I just love coming here. It's one of my favorite places to come play. And as a quarterback, you know, similarly, it probably didn't have a great record here either, but it is one of the great environments. It feels like a college atmosphere, even though it's the pros. It's pretty awesome.
Here he is. He's so good.
Give me some of them hands. Give me some of them hands.
So, Matt, congratulations, first of all. We were just talking about how you had said you just love coming here. This is a tough place to play, but what is it about Lambeau?
I love it. You know, it is a tough place to play. They've got great fans. It's loud just like it is right now, but I don't know. There's a bunch of history here that I love. You feel it when you walk in here, and you know, it's just an honor to play here. I love playing these guys.
It had taken a little time for you guys to get back on track. We mentioned it had been a number of possessions since you had scored a touchdown. What felt right tonight?
You know, I think we didn't execute perfectly. You know, we had some trips down the red zone I wish we would have scored on, but you know, we did a nice job day in and day out, night in and night out here, just throwing it in and making some good plays.
I want to ask you about the blitzes that they brought tonight, particularly 3rd down. How'd you prepare for that? How were you so successful?
You know, I've gone against these guys for a lot of years now and played against Dom Capers' defenses for quite some time. So, you know, it wasn't perfect. We had some that, you know, got home a little bit, but the guys up front did a great job. Our backs did a great job of scanning around and picking up the, you know, secondary blitzers, and we were aggressive against it.
You know, point of emphasis, it looked like 3rd down, y'all stood out tonight, very efficient. Last week going against Pittsburgh, not too good on 3rd down. Take me through your week of preparation. Was that a big point of emphasis to do better on 3rd down?
Absolutely. You keep drives alive in this league and you get points. And, you know, we didn't do a good enough job last week. We executed a little bit better this week and, you know, put some points up.
Tell us about Marvin Jones.
He's great, man. Had some big plays tonight. Guy works extremely hard, makes some big-time plays. Yeah, I mean, we had about every different kind of throw you could go. We had the go ball over the top, the back shoulder, the jump ball in the end zone. couple in routes, man, he played great.
Matt, yesterday when we talked, I had asked you about the meaning of getting your 200th career touchdown before the age of 30, and we all laughed about that. You didn't even know it was happening. So now that you've done it, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, anytime you can be mentioned with some of the great names in this game for doing something, it's an honor. It's a lot of fun. I work extremely hard, just like everybody else on our team, to try and help our team win, and those records are part of it. They come with it. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, here are those names: Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, and Brett Favre.
Some good ones.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Thank you.
What about the defense tonight, too? Because it seemed like everything came together.
Yeah, no question. We played a complete game for probably the first time all year. Our defense has had some outstanding games. Early in the season played extremely well. They were getting turnovers, and our guys tonight shut them down. I mean, that's a tough offense. I don't care who's at the helm. They've got great players. And, really gave up 10 points, gave up a late 7 there, but did a great job. Big fourth down stop, got us the ball back, kept the momentum for us, so it was nice.
Good job, man.
Appreciate it.
Father of twins, Susie.
Yes.
Doing it with twins.
Good job, bro.
Thank you.
Matt, congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
A rare win for the Lions at Lambeau Field. So a lot of demons exercised here tonight as he hooks up with Marvin Jones 2 times tonight. The Lions snap a 3-game losing streak, get back to 4-4, and back in the thick of the NFC North race.
The post-game report is brought to you by those that live like a pro. GMC.
I'm gonna have to set this again.
No, Shelby, please, why are you doing this to me?
I'm trying to help you.